Hey y'all, ignore all of the pandemonium in the back. We are getting towards the end of Christmas. Well, Christmas is over. New Year's is here. We're on day 2 of Carnivore. And it is cold here in Houston. It is very cold. So what I decided to do was do a riff on, Courtney Luna has a great cookbook out there. I'll put a link to it down in the comment section so that if you want to check that out, you absolutely can. She has shared this bacon cheeseburger soup recipe on her channels. I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to use it as an inspiration to make a taco queso soup. And so let's come along with me as we do that. Okay, so the best part about this is I'm going to be using things that are already on hand that I've already cooked up. So we had taco bowls last night. So I have leftover taco meat, and all this is just ground beef from Costco, and it's been cooked in a skillet, and I put some Siete seasoning on that, which is very clean. And then we are going to put that back into a pot, however much meat I want in there, with some chicken stock. Beef broth would be better, but I don't have beef broth. So we're gonna put some chicken stock and then some beef bouillon in there to really give that good beefy flavor. You could also saute an onion and add that to it too if onions don't bother you. And then we're gonna top it off with some heavy whipping cream, and then we're gonna stir in some, if you had leftover queso from Christmas, which I do, you could stir that in. But really what we're gonna try to do is just put in some cheddar cheese. And I always love to use the Tillamook from Costco. And we're gonna see if it ends up being a really good comfort classic. All right, first things first, y'all. Let's turn our burner on to medium-high heat, put our soup pot on, and start getting things warmed up. I'm going to put a little bit of avocado oil spray down in the bottom. Not a ton since we've already cooked this meat, but just enough so that it doesn't start sticking. I went and grabbed my leftover taco meat from last night, had a little bit of chicken stock. Again, beef broth would be better, but I'm just going to put a splash of that down in there. And then I'm going to measure out how much meat I want in this soup. I know it's for me and hubby and my mom today. So I took about half of this, and I'm going to tell you this is probably at least maybe 1.5 pounds. This is a larger size casserole dish. Notice that I am not the cleanest cook, so we're going to have to go ahead and grab some of those bits from the side and incorporate them back into the pot. You just want to break up all of those bits and make sure that you get this starting to heat up. We're going to go ahead and grab some of that beef bouillon since, again, I was using chicken stock. I went a little heavy-handed. It didn't ruin it, but it was a tad bit salty. I like things on the saltier side, but just be aware of that because since we are using that chicken stock from Costco, there is some salt content already. Obviously, there was some flavoring left over on the beef from last night with the Siete taco seasoning as well. Since we will be adding a bunch of liquid, I went ahead and grabbed a new packet of taco seasoning, cut the top off of that, and literally only did about a tablespoon across it. This just added a little bit more depth of flavor. It looks like quite a bit there, but it was about a tablespoon, not even near half a packet. And then I went in with more chicken stock. We are going to do at least 2 cups of this. I had to go back in with some more because this one ran out, and add some additional liquid. Give all of that a good stir, turn your burner up just a little bit. You should have been at medium-high heat, maybe a little bit more towards that high side. And then we're going to take some whipped Philadelphia cream cheese. I did 2 big spoonfuls. This was probably about 2 heaping tablespoons, I would say. And you're going to want to incorporate this in. I am very much aware that this does not make the prettiest soup at this point, but trust the process, it gets better. Once that cream cheese is fully incorporated, we're going to go ahead and put in a full cup of half and half here. Notice that your chicken stock is going to outweigh your half and half by double typically. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to incorporate that again. And at this point, you really want to make sure that you get this to like a slow simmer or a medium simmer so that all of these flavors start to meld. You are never going to get a very thick soup with this because we're not putting binders in, and that's okay, y'all. So now we're going to go in with our grated Tillamook cheddar cheese. I get that huge sharp cheddar block at Costco. Hubby grates it down for me. This is 2 full cups of shredded cheddar cheese that we're going to put in here. And then we're going to mix this up and we're going to let it sit and come to a slow simmer again, and then it'll be ready to serve. A few mere minutes later, and we are ready to serve, y'all. This is a fantastic, quick, easy use of leftovers. So let's go ahead and dish it up. So we're going to go ahead and ladle up a full bowl. I off screen had taken an avocado that was ripe and I had cut it in half, removed the pit, obviously, and then sliced into the avocado so that it was all nice and sliced up already. And you'll see here that I'm just going to take a big round spoon, go in there, kind of scoop it out, put it artistically on top of your bowl. I'm going to salt this with Redmond salt too, just because avocado always needs a little bit and it's the best. And so I'm going to top it with a little bit more of the Tillamook shredded cheese. And then hubby and I love sour cream. So I'm going to take a dollop of Daisy. There's smart marketing for y'all. And we're going to put that right on top as well. And look at that, guys. Less than 10 minutes, you have lunch. Okay, let's go ahead and try this because it looks and it smells delicious. I'm gonna get a little bit of avocado on my spoon. Oh, it's really good. It's like really, really good. Okay. 10 out of 10 recommend. This is fantastic for leftovers. What a quick way to get that really good depth of flavor in your soup and have something that's nice and warm and comforting that didn't take hours to do. I think this soup would be a lot more time consuming, obviously, if I'd had to brown the ground beef and do all those things. I think that this soup is gonna be my new go-to for any ground beef leftovers. You can take it this way with the Tex-Mex like I did with Siete seasonings. I think you could also go one step further and you could do a more Italian-based one and have some basil and Italian seasoning and Parmesan. And you could even literally put like little bits of ricotta in when you go to serve. I think that would be amazing. I think if you're worried about your kids having a little bit more sustenance, a lot of people get worried when they start carnivore that they want their kids to be able to eat normally, like whatever that means. But you could absolutely add some egg noodles to this and it would be fantastic. You could serve this over rice and it would be fantastic. Tortellinis, ooh, that would be good if you took on an Italian riff. So endless possibilities with this basic soup recipe. It'll be in the comments. I'll try to put a screenshot here at the end for you as well. Enjoy. Okay, so we are here at the end of day 2 on Carnivore and hubby is extremely hungry. Mom is extremely hungry. I've been super busy all day running around. So I told him, I said, yeah, I'm hungry, but like I haven't missed it as much. When I get super hungry in the afternoon, I might do like more electrolytes and I might do like another latte. I just didn't have enough time. So I've been drinking my electrolytes all day long. I went with Element this time. I am going to actually do the Magna apple tonight. You can heat it. And so I think that that will be awesome to sprinkle some cinnamon and a little bit of clove in with that apple and make like a cider, which I'm super excited about. But hubby was doing some returns and things of that nature. So he said he was going to Costco. So you know that if we're going to Costco, that we are picking up a rotisserie chicken. And that's what we did. So that is going to be part of dinner. The other part of dinner is we got these beautiful butterflied sirloins. They're Wagyu butterflied sirloins from HEB the other day. And so hubby's going to grill these. Jonathan, typically what do you do with them? He seasons them. We use them a lot for fajita meat because they're just so delicious. But tonight, I think all we're going to do is just cut them and eat them like steak. I do not have any of the tzatziki. I should have had him pick that up. But I do have some sour cream, which will be great. So we'll serve sour cream alongside the shredded chicken. And I'll go ahead and piece this up. And I don't know if y'all can hear or see Puppy behind me. Puppy, are you sad? Are you wanting some chicken? Yeah, that is her saying, I need some chicken and I need it now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. Hubby's gonna get the grill ready so that we can put that on and that's gonna be dinner for tonight. Today wasn't bad for me, y'all. I kept really busy. I think that, you know, it was funny, I came in and Jonathan had run errands and then he was dozing on the couch and I said, are you like tired? And he goes, well, if I'm sleeping, I'm not hungry. So y'all, I'm just telling you, it is real. It will get better. I promise. If you're hungry, eat something, grab a Chomps bar, grab some cheese, grab something. Don't be hungry. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Deboning this thing is a total pain, but we are done with that. And one rotisserie chicken. I am not going to make my own chicken broth. I get it from Costco. I don't think their chickens are like organic and all this other kind of stuff. So I probably don't want to reboil all the things. But here it is. It is delicious. It's a ton of meat. There's a lot of different things that you can do with this. So I will say, if you were trying to make several meals out of this, and maybe you're a single person, or maybe it's just you and your husband doing it, you could probably get 1 or 2 meals out of this. You can eat it just as it is. It's delicious. Costco rotisserie chickens are $4.99. They're super affordable. They're yummy. They're so good. They didn't interfere with my weight loss. I know a lot of people get caught up on some of the additives and stuff. It's fine. And I don't eat the skin. You can totally take the skin. A lot of carnivores will take the skin, put it in the air fryer and crisp it up. Again, I don't care about that. I throw out the skin. Eat the skin if you want to. It's totally fine too. But you can take this, you can have it as is, or you can do cracked chicken bowls where you take this, you mix it up with some cream cheese that has been melted with ranch seasoning, and you put some shredded cheddar and bacon bits, and if you can tolerate them, chives on top, and that's delicious. That's very, very good. You can also put some hot sauce on this, some buffalo sauce on this with a little bit of cream cheese, mix it up, and those are good too. Blue cheese on crumbles on top, and that's delicious. There's a lot of different ways that you can go with this. You can do like more chicken fajita type and do some shredded cheese and some sour cream. You could also do the tzatziki sauce and take it more Greek with some Greek spices. So lots of different ways that you can reinvent this and have it so that it's not just plain chicken each time. Okay, so Jonathan, what are you putting on top of this?
Well, it's not super perfectly clean, but it's meat church.
Okay, great. Awesome. Are you hungry today?
Just a little bit.
Did you snack though? Did you give yourself like meat sticks or cheese sticks? No, so that's why. How many coffees did you have today?
Only 2 so far.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's
the day
impressive.
is yet over.
It's not yet over.
There's more to come.
There's more to come. There we go. Okay, so he's going to put those on the grill. When you put them out on the grill, do you put them on the gas grill?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like the charcoal grill.
I don't like the flavor of charcoal. So how do you do that? It's a Weber, right?
Yeah, it's a Weber gas grill. Genesis and high heat. So, because these are,
all burners on high heat?
I only do 2.
Okay.
So you have a hot side and a cold side.
Okay. Okay, perfect. And you'll put those on, and how long do they typically take? They're a little thick. That one's a little thick.
It might be 10 minutes.
Per side?
Total?
Total? Okay, yeah, because we like it pretty much rare, medium rare. So
yeah.
As God intended.
It's a very good crust, and it'll be pretty rare on the inside. So
awesome, good. Well, we'll check back in. Where there is steak and rotisserie chicken, there is a puppy waiting. There's no more food tax. You've had some chicken. But yeah, this is dinner and it looks delicious.